Cunningham is on the phone. Trey, you there?
Yes, sir, I am.
All right, thanks for being with us this morning. You are first of all, you're a Haywood High School student, right?
I am.
Are you prepared for COVID-19 in 2020, 2021?
Just as prepared as I'm going to be.
Yeah, so that's kind of, I think that's what all of us say every day. You put this petition up on change.org. I guess it was Tuesday night. Tell us what prompted it.
Well, as many of our citizens know, on Tuesday morning, early Monday morning, I believe, or it may have been early Tuesday morning, that statue was clean and it was sparkling. When you go up on that side of the courthouse, there are other items, other memorabilia on that side of the courthouse. There's a fountain, there's a statue, there's a cannon, but the only thing that was cleaned was the statue. And as I did another interview yesterday, I looked at the fountain and how dirty it was, but how sparkling and clean the statue was. And for our county mayor to order the cleaning of that statue at this particular time in America and in our state, and just how everything is going with the racial, systematic racism, and how everything is just going in our community right now. We've even had peaceful protests. That was racially insensitive to people of color and people who stand up for what's right. And we have to look at it from a point of view where we have to see, and you have to ask yourself, was that appropriate? And it was not appropriate.
Let me just ask. Obviously, just the cleaning of the statue is it may have pushed you over the edge in terms of putting that petition up there. But I have to ask you, what does that statue mean to you? What does it mean to you?
Well, for me, the statue doesn't actually memorize or is a memorial for any particular person. It is a statue dedicated to the Confederate dead of Haywood County. So what that statue means to me and what Confederacy means to me, that whole war was basically based upon slavery for the most part. And during the Confederacy, that time period, that was a very, very, very bigoted filled time for people of color. It was a lot of bad things going on, and it's not a point in time that represents our community well. We don't want to forget that time period because we never want that to happen again. We don't want to forget it. We want to remember it, but we don't want that statue sitting in front of our courthouse in our community where the majority of the people want it gone, and the majority of the people pay taxes to this community. They're taxpayers. And if they don't want it there, they should have the right to have it removed.
It is interesting that you point out the difference in that statue and some of the others, because that is a lot of the conversation that's around. It's interesting. And I don't know, Trey, I don't know the exact, well, I've read them several times, but I don't know the exact words on there. But it is different. I'm asking this as a question. It is different to you from like the bust of Nathan Bedford Forrest that's in the Capitol, the Nashville Capitol. I mean, this monument is somewhat different. Is that? You agree? Yeah. Wait. So if you have it, I should let you elaborate on that. You actually have, but how's it different to you?
Well, the Nathan Bedford Forrest bust, that was a person. That's one individual person. And that is in our capital, not just a county courthouse. The Nathan Bedford Forrest statue stood for injustice directly. And that bust needed to be destroyed. Now, our statue, on the other hand, I understand history, and I understand the preservation of history, and we try to, urge that. And that's why I do not call for the destruction or any type of, damage to that statue, because it doesn't need to be damaged. Because like I said earlier, we don't need to forget. It just doesn't need to be in front of our courthouse. We can move it to somewhere that's especially and specifically for Confederate monuments and statues, or just somewhere for Tennessee history.
So would that be, I guess that would be a cemetery? Would it be a battleground like Shiloh?
Those are perfect places. I think there is actually a museum in Nashville filled with Confederate things. I think it's a museum just especially for that.
Tell me where you are with your petition. You put it up Tuesday night, and today, how many signatures you got?
I have not checked, but
I've
checked.
Hold on, Brooke.
I checked. We're at 716 on that petition.
716.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I went to bed last night, it was at 616.
So what are the next steps for you, Trey? You got a petition out there. I guess you put it out for some period of time. Then you call for action. What is that? What is that action? What do you see happening?
Well, first we want to use all the resources we can get. I want to see who wants to show their support, and we'll start at that place. Right now, we're getting the signatures, we're getting the petition going. And we want to see who all is, supportive of. And after talking to Mayor Rawls yesterday, he let me know that he wanted to do a community forum. And I think that is something that is very, very, very needed at this time, because, there's a lot of confusion. Because a lot of people, I think they just automatically assume that I and others want the statue destroyed. And after I tell them it just needs to be moved, they change their outlook. They're, okay, I understand that. But I think that a community forum for everybody to be able to just ask questions and just be able to talk, I think that's needed. And after we do that forum, we need to go ahead and start the petition. And I'm also working with a lot of community activists and leaders, Lord Jean Sweetlove, Ms. Sharonda Rogers Green, Shalandra Shaw over at the mayor's office, to get this law, the actual Tennessee Heritage Protection Act law, rescinded, because the law is it's still airtight. So, and it basically can protect Confederate statues, and we believe that it needs to be rescinded.
So, do you think it? I know you're not an expert and you're not a lawyer. Obviously, you're a high school student. But do you think that can the county government just decide to remove that statue, or does it require some higher authority to make that happen? Do you know?
I do know. After reading the Tennessee Annotated Code, it does say that no one in the county really county or city has the authority to alter or disturb or relocate, rename, remove anything that has to do with statues. Ultimately it has to go through the Tennessee Historical Commission in Nashville. And that is, I think that commission consists of about 23 or 25 members, and it has to go before them. We have to petition officially to them. So what the plan is going to be is, when I do the petition paperwork, I'm just going to include the petition that is currently going. I'm going to print off all those names, and I want to attach it to that petition paperwork.
What do you expect? I got the legal. I understand that what you just, and I've heard that, and that's interesting. What do you expect, however, local officials to do? It is on the courthouse lawn. That does belong to Haywood County government. You've got a county commission. You've got a county mayor. What do you expect from them?
Well, I expect for them to engage with the community. They need to, a lot of them have over this matter. Commissioner Kristen Byers, she reached out to me. There are a lot of people, I think that they just need to engage with our community more. especially in this matter, and not just this matter, but in the future. And I think that if they engage, I think we can move forward. And this just won't be something for now. This is something that we can build off of for a long time, generation after generation.
Trey, I got to go because I'm just running out of time. But one last question: what do you say to the people who mark things up? The folks that with the graffiti around. There was some vandalism involved with that.
What I say to those people is, me personally, I do not condone any destruction of anyone's property, government property, and they do not need to do that. It's the right way of doing things in decency and in order, and that's something that I've always been told. You do things in decency and order, and I think that's the approach they need to take, and they can come on out and come to the community forum, ask questions, be a part of the movement, and we'll get it done the right way without having to be sent to jail.
That's good. That's a good plan for sure. All right, Trey Cunningham, we'll continue to watch it and follow it for you. If there's a community forum, you can count on the Brownsville Press and Brownsville Radio to be there because, I mean, that's our job, to let people talk and hear, and we're very interested in seeing what the feelings are, what people decide to do about this. Trey Cunningham, thank you, Trey. We'll be talking to you. Good luck with COVID-19 and schools. This is the Brownsville Press Radio Show.